Hey everybody, welcome to Wisdom Wednesday. So if you're new to this channel, in this channel we talk about divorce recovery and dating after divorce tips, depending on where you are in your journey. So if you are in the early stages, if you are in the separation and getting divorced, you are probably still working on yourself and working on reinvention. So for that, I have several, framework, which is on my website, midlifemindfulness.co, and also we have meetup group and also books. But here in the YouTube, I cover all these videos. There are shorts at 12 p.m. One day under 1 minute midday reset every single day. Every single day you can find them 7 days a week. And on Wednesday night, I call this Wisdom Wednesday. I go a little deep with these subjects, and then I share with you guys how you can reinvent yourself little by little. So today's it's related to mindfulness. For mindfulness, I do cover shorts on Monday night at 8 p.m. But today I wanted to cover a little bit longer. There was a nice butterfly, by the way. So that's a really good setting, isn't it? Like you guys can see there's this river, and this is the dome. You guys can see from outside. This is the dome where I am staying today. It's actually fourth night, and there's some chairs. Really nice, amazing view. So I stayed here 4 days. Today's fourth night. I'm actually going back tomorrow, but this place is so amazing. I'm definitely going to come back because normally this is Airbnb. Normally when I go to Airbnb, I love those places, but generally instead of repeating a place, I prefer to go to a new place because then you can create new experiences. But this is so amazing. I just have to come back in here. And look at this. You guys can see over there, there's this panoramic window. Do you see? And there's a bed inside. That was the couch, which you can pull out as a bed, and there's another bed inside. So anyway, so this morning I was just in a flow state. So I was writing my book, sitting in that bed and like looking outside, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't have enough of it. So anyway, so the going back to the actual mindfulness, right? So to make it more impactful, and these are the tips you are not going to get anywhere. Trust me, no book, nowhere. It's like, again, you can tell me, you can ask me where how do I come up with all this? This happens, just think of it as like, because I have been working on myself for like 2 years now, and I have been doing like self-help for 15 years, and lots of spiritual books, TED Talks, whatever. The point is that I'm not bragging that I came up with it, but the point is, more you learn, there is no ending, because your brain starts to work like AI in some sense, right? Because it's like one thing leads to another. So anyway, you guys can experiment this for yourself and you will know what I'm talking about, because today I was really doing it. So one entire day, you just focus on one of your senses. The other day, a couple days ago, I did it with my eyes. Like whatever I was noticing with the thought. For me, it is God. For you, it could be universe, right? That everything that I am noticing, like the tree, the river, even the top I'm wearing, and the trees, I already said, the sky, everything. Oh my God, is that a bee? No, I don't have bee phobia. So anyway, everything that you are looking at, there's a God in it. So for me, that was God, but for you, it could be the universe. It reminds you the vastness of the universe, right? Because sometimes we think of our problems and then we kind of spiral down. This is how you can spiral up. So today's was the eye was a couple days ago, and today I actually did the touch. And that was kind of like a little breakthrough for me, and I'm going to tell you guys why. Because because I have been studying and researching a lot of different things, even for my book. And you guys know I talk about love language, because if you go for your second marriage, or you're dating again or something, a lot of things that are important. One is, I know these are all mixed up, right? Mindfulness and dating. But that's why this channel is very different. I keep it very authentic with whatever I learn and stuff I share with you guys. So the point is that you have to look for the love language match. Like if you don't know what love languages are, like type it by Gary Chapman. You can take a test, $15 on Google. It used to be free. But the top two, if it matches with the partner you're dating, then it's really good. But even at least has to match. If not, then it's like it doesn't work, because I'm not going to go into the detail, but think of it like if you speak English, another person speaks Chinese, and you're talking to each other, and there's this gap, right? Especially when you are stressed, it doesn't work. So anyway, love language, values, life stages, all of this has to match. But going back to, when it comes to quality time you can spend with your friends, or your kids, or go to a coffee shop, whatever works, whatever way you fill your bucket as quality time is yours. So for me, it's touch and quality time, and a close third is words of affirmation. And for me, it's in the books. So I tell you guys all of this, it's no secret. The reason is I have to be vulnerable if I'm trying to make this discussion as a mainstream subject. And in my opinion, this should be mainstream subject, because so many people are suffering behind closed doors after divorce, and people who are not divorced, they judge. Trust me, here and there I still see, very rare, but I see YouTube comments where people talk about that, if I am encouraging people to divorce, and I'm like, no, it is for people to feel that journey. Oh my God, this is windy. After this video, I'm going to go inside. So people, so that they don't feel lonely, right? Because I walked that journey by myself in 2024, and I wanted a meetup group like this, which in the group now people are like, finding community help. They feel less lonely. They literally told me, and it just fills my heart. So anyway, long story short, so words of affirmation, you can, because a lot of it comes down to how do you love yourself even with those languages, right? So the mindfulness and the love language, that connection there. So if it's words of affirmation, if you do gratitude, you are grateful for, like for me, I'm super grateful for this vacation, right? And even every single day, because I think every single day is a miracle, because it is, because there are somebody in the world who didn't wake up this morning, right? So we got to think of it like that way. So that's that. The quality time, I told you guys there are several different ways to do it, with your friends, your own time, whatever. But the touch is hard. Touch is hard to figure out how to. So throughout the day, if you are sitting in a couch, feel the couch. Feel the couch, feel the clothes you're wearing. And when you're laying down, like I was taking a nap, I have the blanket, and you feel that. Feel the bed, the mattress, the blanket, and the pillow under your head. So throughout the day, as you feel it, it actually, because ultimately the point is that you get to the present moment, right? Because when you're not in the present, and that's why the mindfulness kind of connects it together. When you are not present, you are thinking about the past and future. You also worry about the future, but there is nothing you can control about the future. But this is what you can do in the present. And that was actually very surprisingly very effective. So try that out for yourself if your love language is touch, and let me know how it goes for you guys. And because these are the breakthrough ideas that we need, that can make somebody's marriage better and a relationship better. Because a lot of time also what happens is midlife or afterwards, like people are happily married, but there are this disconnect that it's not that, because also Gottman says 69% of the conflicts are always going to be there, even with the healthiest couple. But the difference is how they come together. And recently I also learned how quickly they come together to repair, right? But what if in between, as they're repairing, that one person, like in the marriage, they are not happy enough? This is how they can practice the mindfulness and not worry about the future, or also don't get hurt by again thinking about the past. So try this and let me know how it works. Again, if this helped, share this with your friends, give me a thumbs up, write a comment, and let's spread the word and help others, because I am looking to leave a dent in the universe for a little bit of happiness, because there's so much pain and suffering in the world, and this is our way as a community we can make a difference. Okay, let's do it. Bye.